Alright, halfway in the middle of this match, we have our boy ZestyBrawls versus Valorox on the Volkov.
Well, I mean, there's just any way that Zesty can lose. I mean, his name is Zesty.
True, and he's got the drip advantage here too.
And the drip, I mean...
He's using one of the worst colors and using it well. Oh! With the signature! Dude, Valorox is known for throwing out SIGs.
He is a SIG spammer, but then again, so... He's 90% of the play rate, so it's okay.
Honestly, as long as you're better at SIG spamming than your opponent, that's what matters.
Oh,
and he's throwing out the aerial signatures like nothing. If you just don't throw that out there, some players just need to learn to stop SIG spamming.
We're going to need to see better gameplay going into game 2.
And that is a message from our sponsor, Mountain Dew.
It's Azu's coach, lol. Yeah, I am.
Not me making a mess.
Did you make a mess?
Oh wait, I meant from our sponsor. And sprayed it all over myself.
Instead, we have a new sponsor now, Ice Mountain, because you're not you when you're
thirsty.
Mountain.
Yeah, you're not you when you're Mountain. Yes, the same Valorox that taught me. I know. He's quite the coach, but he's not the same player. He swaps off the flipping Volkov. What a surprise. Nobody was expecting this. He is known for being a one-trick Volkov player, and he gives up after one match.
3, 2,
I mean...
Are you drinking Mountain Dew right now, or are you wearing Mountain Dew right now? That's a difference between the haters and the believers.
Yes, because the haters do not pour Mountain Dew on themselves.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I am sure about that. The score, it is 1-0 for Zesty.
1-0 for Zesty. All right.
Here we have it. Zesty getting some good moves in, but Ragnar's not going away. Zesty seeming to struggle a lot more than he did last game. Maybe he finally got the controller back from his brother and now he's just playing trash. You might want to hand it off to his brother again. What do you think?
Honestly, his brother seemed to be doing better than he is. But maybe the goal is to swap back and forth between the two so that way he has to adapt to both players. Even if he's worse, that means he has to get used to playing against a worse player. Because oftentimes, what happens is a lot of really good players is they start to lose to worse players than them by a lot. If you're slightly worse, you become readable. But if you're really worse, you become way harder to read, which means you can sometimes get a couple random things off.
So you hear that, you've heard that here first, folks. Be bad at the game. That's how you win, by being bad.
Honestly, it's pretty valid advice. If you know how to be bad effectively, you can be really good.
Like a smart man once said, don't put all your chickens where you're laying your eggs at.
Exactly. I always felt that my chickens were laying their eggs out, but I shouldn't be doing that.
You shouldn't be. I mean, it's a common mistake. Everybody makes it.
Yeah. I think that's Valorox's biggest mistake so far.
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
he's following the eggs his chickens lay, like.
And now Zesty's taking advantage of it. He's coming back now. We're almost tied.
He's putting salmonella in eggs, dude. And honestly, Valorox just needs to cook his eggs properly, or else, you know.
He does. I mean, it's got to be over medium, right? Like, there's no other option.
I mean, I'm not much of an egg guy myself, but like, I always cook them up for, you know, customers that work, and they all want it over medium if they're cool. The lame ones, like over hard, scrambled, or over easy. Some people even order them raw, and I think with the gameplay we've been having so far, Valorox might have been ordering them raw before, but he's doing pretty good now.
He switched to over medium. He realized his mistake in the raw, and he was like, you know what, I gotta go over medium. And he made the right call.
Honestly, he has. Let's see if he fully commits to eating the whole over medium egg.
I think that's the difference. Zesty got scrambled eggs this morning.
So,
Val got over medium. That's the big difference.
Exactly. He had his egg raw at first, that first game, right?
Yeah.
He had it raw, but then he realized he needed to get it cooked over medium if he wanted to play better. So
he had to crack out the pan, turn the stove on, it was over from there. But as we say that, this is a close one in the final.
This is a close one, Phil. Oh, and the Edsig barely missed only because of the weapon throw. Seriously though, ZestyBrawlers should not be following the eggs his chickens lay. Like, at first this was Valorox.
Oh! my goodness!
No way! No way! Oh, Mickey Monda, for real?
I didn't think we'd see Zesty lose a game.
ZestyBrawls taking an L. What a close match already.
All because he had scrambled eggs this morning.
All because he had scrambled eggs instead of over medium. Oh gosh.
You gotta have
You
over
gotta
medium.
have over medium, dude. There's...
I mean, he probably had milk instead of chocolate milk too. I mean, like, what are you doing?
Dude.
What are we doing?
Not having chocolate milk is a sin.
Is that Brozu? Technically.
Technically.
Only by blood, though. Nothing else.
Only by blood.
Yeah.
Right, Phil?
Absolutely right, Azu.
Alright. We're about to start this next matchup.
2, 1, brawl.
Here we have it. The battle of eggs right now.
Oh, ZestyBrawls already getting the first 2 weapons. He's weapon starving to the max. He realized that since his opponent isn't starving from the eggs, he should be starving from the weapons.
I mean, that's just genius.
That is just genius. However, he didn't do very good at it.
That is genius adapting. Hello there, Galaxy. Wolf. I don't know what you go for. Both.
Oh my gosh. Oh, he's back to making him starve from the weapons. Like, it's actually an ingenious gameplay. However, he just needs to do better. If he had more than just scrambled eggs this morning, if he had chocolate milk at least, or over medium eggs, he'd at least be weapon starving him another 30 seconds at least,
He
minimum.
would be. I mean, but here we go. He might be able to take a stock right here. Or not, because he misses the weapon throw. If he has chocolate milk this morning, that's more precise.
That is more precise. You know that
With
chocolate
that
milk is scientifically proven to make you better at video games?
It is.
And that's our sponsor, TrueMoo. Thank you guys, TrueMoo, for helping add to the, the winnings today of $0.
Yeah.
We really do appreciate it. It really helps make sure everybody gets what they deserve for winning this really low-level gameplay tournament.
We started off at $0. TrueMove comes in, and we finished at $0. It's something beautiful.
It is so beautiful. We really love to see it.
And everybody knows that TrueMove milk comes from a brown cow instead of a white and black one, because that's how chocolate milk is produced.
Exactly. Honestly, it all matters on the quality of your cow.
It really does, you know.
And that's why TrueMoo is the best.
It is. I mean, TrueMove. Please give us $1 next time. Maybe even just 50 cents.
Hey, bud. Hey, I am. Whew. All right.
Here we have it all tied up at 2, but it's not like I don't.
It's not looking very good for Coach. Coach out here swapped to the Ragnar last game, which seemed to help him out a little bit. However, it seemed that ZestyBrawls may have decided, you know what, I didn't have chocolate milk this morning, but I'll have it with lunch.
Yeah. See, this is the problem here. Is that there's a famous quote for a reason saying coaches don't play, and this is why.
Exactly.
This is why, because it doesn't work out with it.
He would be better on the sidelines with me there playing Ragnar for him. I've played Ragnar like twice, but then again, that's why coaches don't play.
Give this bro a headset and some play calls, and he'd be excelling right now. But
Dude,
playing,
he would literally lead someone to victory, but problem is, coach should not be playing. And ZestyBrawls is taking advantage of it.
he's just beating him without a weapon right now. I mean, this is embarrassing. Like, he's ruining his reputation as a coach by being a player right now.
I will say though, I had him coach me before, right? And he does not give chocolate milk to his players in between games.
What is he doing?
He gives them Gatorade,
What
which
is
is
he
not
doing?
the same thing. I understand you say scientifically you need the
Electrolytes? For what?
electrolytes. Exactly. What you need is chocolate milk. It is scientifically proven.
Are
to make you better.
electrolytes gonna help my bones grow?
No, they are not, sir.
No, but chocolate milk will.
Exactly. And your bone health is the most important thing while you're playing Brawl. You don't want your bones to break while you're in the middle of a Brawl match.
Exactly. What happens if all my ribs just break while I'm playing Brawl? Then I can't play Brawl anymore.
Exactly. Or if you break a toe randomly.
Like,
Like,
what am I gonna do?
I will say though, Coach is doing really good at bringing this back.
Yes, he is.
He did make it close. However, he's in a bad position against ZestyBrawls.
He is one slip up away from this game being over.
He is one slip up away. However, ZestyBrawls can literally lose this.
He could. It's gonna come down to whoever gets that final hit.
It's gonna be down to a signature or an
Oh,
offstage gimp
and
at this.
that
Oh,
might
and
do
the one
it!
offstage
Are
gimp!
you kidding me?
Let's go! Oh my gosh,
Coach
ZestyBrawls
couldn't
wrapping it up.
quite bring it back.
And that's why he should be on the sidelines
Why
here
don't
today.
you?
Oh no. Galaxic Wolf is heading out. That is tragic.
Alright, we gotta compose ourselves.
Alright.
Would be interesting right here if we
I
see
will say, I
another
want to
change in
point out
character.
that Coach has Core as his little picture.
Maybe he should switch to Core.
He should switch to Core. However, he's not pulling out the Core. This is literally a sign he's about to lose.
Not only does he have the chocolate milk, but he has the eggs boost. The only reason he's losing right now is because of him.
It's literally as simple as picking Core and drinking chocolate milk. Like, you are this close, bro. This close to perfection.
It's not what you want to see.
It's not. It's really tragic. You really, you see players like this have a lot of potential. I say players, but coaches like this have a lot of potential, but they always waste it on random things, and that's why they're stuck being coaches.
Exactly. I mean, every coach wants to be a player, but they're just not good enough to do it.
Exactly. And that's why he will forever sit on the sidelines. But here's his chance to redeem himself. If he does not win this match, he heads down to loser's bracket.
You know what they say in the loser's bracket? You're a loser.
We don't want to ever be down there. If you ever see me down there, dude, tell me to do 5 push-ups and I'll do 5 push-ups. Like, at that point, you need to get better.
Like, at that point, why are you playing the game anymore? I uninstall at that point. Like, it's just not worth it anymore.
It's really not. And he's
Holding
the
the
sig,
sig?
and then he missed. Dude,
Are
he's
you
in his head.
kidding me?
Wait, maybe Coach is onto something.
Maybe coach is confusing him by holding him, making him think he's gonna hold it all the time.
Exactly, and now he's just lightly
This
tapping it.
Could be
The best silver play ever.
the reverse psychology.
However, the moment he stops holding him is the moment he's getting punished for throwing him out.
Yeah, and now he's going to be, I assume, going to be dead out.
Yeah. Honestly, he picked the same map he lost on before with this character.
I mean, it's just shameful. You gotta choose a match.
Ooh, however, he
Let's
does wrap
tie
it
it
up
up, though.
very quickly.
The 6 spamming is simply too good.
You are not wrong, Depraved. 6 spamming is secretly strat. If you're not 6 spamming, are you really playing Brawl? Brawl is known for being that game about 6 spamming.
Exactly. Why would you play any other game?
That is
when
why
you can
Sandstorm
6
fell
spam
off.
in Brawl? Sandstorm fell off, but I came in.
Exactly, Phil. That's exactly why you're here today.
I know the game better than even the coach does.
I mean, he's throwing out more SIGs than ZestyBrawl. However, ZestyBrawl is, throwing out,
Quite a bit of 6 himself. Right?
yes, quite a bit of SIGs, but they're not stupid SIGs, It's about 6 spamming smartly, or I guess using less of your brain. Because the less of your brain you use,
But
the
wait a
less
minute.
readable it is,
2
right?
6 connected in a row for coach.
See, I'm telling you, all you have to do is not use your brain. That's what he taught me. But, however, the reason why I'm better than Coach is because I drink chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk, Mountain Dew.
I know.
What else could you ask for? Water? Forget that. Nobody needs that.
Oh, I think we're about to lose our sponsorship. Yeah, we did have one. However, Ice Mountain is the one exception.
Ice Mountain keeps you hydrated when you need it the most. Drink Ice Mountain water. It is perfect.
Perfect.
I never threw it off. Nobody saw it.
You that was Aquafina.
Yeah.
Aquafina and
trash.
Dajani, they're terrible. They don't hydrate you at all.
No.
They say they're water, but in reality, they're minerals in liquid form.
Someone even told me that they put sand in it.
They put sand in it.
Yeah.
That's like something Is That Uzi would know. He
It-
probably contributes to it. And honestly, fair enough. But Ice Mountain is pure and clean.
Uzi, are they putting sand into something? You need to know.
And Aquafina, of course, because it's both. Ice Mountain is the only way to go if you're ordering water.
Exactly.
It's fully filtered 3 times over, and it makes sure that you stay hydrated and healthy. It doesn't get you sick from drinking sand.
Every time you drink Ice Mountain water, it's like when you drink water at 3 a.m. in the morning after you woke up and you go to sleep.
That's an amazing feeling. I can tell you that's exactly what it feels like. Now imagine taking that drink of water at 3 a.m. in the morning with Ice Mountain. It's only better.
It just...
Oh
Hey,
my!
Coach does it!
Pulled it out!
He's gonna force a game 5!
Oh my, game 5! Oh my gosh,
Here
Phil.
we go, ladies and gentlemen. A wise man once told me that you don't have a tournament until you get your first game 5.
Yes,
and
sir.
Here we are.
Here we are.
In the first one.
This is Rocket League. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. who we thought he was wrong by not picking Core, but in reality, he just knew he didn't need to pick Core.
He was a step ahead of us.
He was a step ahead of us. He knew if he picked Core, he would have crushed. It wouldn't have been as hype. However,
Yes.
he pulled that one back from the depths of down below.
Uzi, I'm Phil. Just Phil. That's it.
Just Phil. Just Phil. No. Promise.
He pulls up the stream. Are you sure about that? See, you really? Yes. Only by blood though. We
Only
have
by
nothing
blood.
else. They match up.
The same matchup.
The one we started with.
The one we'll end with.
It's beautiful.
We couldn't have asked for anything better. In a tournament as hype as this one,
I mean, Derek, you couldn't have wrote a better script.
I know, they're following it to a T.
I mean, this is great. I mean, they're doing everything right.
And with that being said, I would like to thank our sponsor, Google Docs, for helping me write this script today.
If you don't know, Google Docs is a writing platform where you can write all your stuff down on Google. It is insane.
And it's online through the cloud. Screw Microsoft Word, where you have to pay for it, and it doesn't even work online. So if you save it on your computer, it's on that computer and that computer only. However, Google Docs, you can use it across 8 other computers seamlessly. And that's what makes it amazing. And you can also help friends out with their schoolwork. Not that I do any of it.
Don't try it on 9 computers, though, because the world will blow up. Thank you, baby.
You're not supposed to say that.
I meant 11.
We're not supposed to let them know that there's a reason not to use Google Docs.
I was joking about the word flowing.
Okay, good.
A harmless little joke.
It was a harmless little joke.
You're gonna kill my family?
Maybe half of it, because we kind of did repair it. Who do you want to die?
Well, you are my blood.
No! Jake, no! Phil! Phil! Sorry. Our guard dog got mad at us.
As we see here, Game 5, high intensity moment. What do these players need to do to get the win?
What do they need to do? They need to drink chocolate milk and order their eggs, over medium.
Will that be enough to get a win in a Game 5, though? I
Well,
think you might have to throw a splash of Mountain Dew on top of the thing.
True, especially if you wear it. I've learned that it really does help just to wear your Mountain Dew, especially the first drink.
They do say that drippiness happens when you're literally dripping. So, I mean, there's no better way.
Exactly. It kind of helps relieve any form of stress and replace all the sweat with Mountain Dew. And, anything to help, heighten your senses is always important.
This is a big Game 5. One game determines if you have another life, you're on your last life.
True. You're on... This is to go to loser's bracket. Oh my gosh, and he spikes him! However, he misses the gimp! What are you doing, Coach?
Oh.
Coach is literally flopping around like a fish off stage against a character who's really good at keeping you off stage. What are you doing, bro? However, I will say it was masterfully done to, get back onto stage. However, he's just throwing out moves and he needs them to land.
Winning this game right here would put you in top 6.
Oh.
And with earnings for top 6, that would be $0, which is a lot more than you would get for falling for the loser's bracket right here, which would also be $0.
I agree. This is
a big game right here.
And that's why I would like to thank our sponsor, Rocket Money. Help our pro...
No. It's TurboTax. Our sponsors is TurboTax. Oh, goodness.
TurboTax helps you do your taxes when you get that big $100 paycheck. Oftentimes players don't know what to do with their money afterwards, and they get taxed on it, and they don't realize. And they can oftentimes end up in jail. What do you think happened to Ninja? Why is he no longer the best Fortnite player? Exactly, because he went to jail.
That ninja that streams now, I actually heard, is a robot.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. How else would his streams have continued while he was in jail?
There's no other explanation. He is a robot.
AI is truly impressive. Impressive.
Now, I know the guard dog seems really scary, but that's because she is. She just bit me. So.
Oh, Phil. That means we really must not be doing a good job out here. That's probably because I talked about Rocket Money. I mean, TurboTax being a super good service. Rocket Money sucks. Do not get Rocket Money.
Unless they sponsor us.
Unless they sponsor. Yo, I'll take a paycheck of $0.
Yeah, I will.
I would complain about that.
I think it's safe to say it's not looking good for Coach.
It's really not looking good for Coach. He just needs to hit one sig. And I'm impressed, Coach. You literally just had to have us talk about it. I think you're just waiting for your spotlight. This is your chance to, become a demon. I mean, he's playing a demon character. I mean,
I mean, are we playing Dark Souls or are we playing Brawlhalla? Like, that's the question.
That's why the little wizard star lady is gonna do better, because she's not from Dark Souls.
I mean, it's only common that the coach would go to the loser bracket. I mean, who else would be able to come out of the loser bracket but the coach?
True.
You know,
The coach would do really good in losers bracket. I mean, he's the one who kind of tells you how to handle pressure in those situations, so you think he would be very good at handling it.
he's gonna
However,
be able to
his
handle
game
it.
5, his game 5 pressure is
It's
literally being saved by the team. Oh my gosh, ZestyBrawls out here has my respect. Oh my gosh,
Has my
ZestyBrawls, the
respect.
most respectable player
What did that
this
cost
tournament.
him the game?
That could cost him, oh, but it won't.
Yeah.
Instead, he gets to come out not only with the dub, but he also looks very good.
Okay. I mean, that's just...
Congrats to
Hey,
ZestyBrawls.
we had an insane series. Give it up for these
Went
two
to
players.
game 5.
They were amazing. They both suck, but an amazing series.
I mean, for their ranks, that was pretty good.